A moment about the issue of Flint, Michigan. On the Flint lead poisoning disaster, you have both been highly critical of Governor Rick Snyder of Michigan and how the state in Michigan both caused the lead poisoning problem and has not acted fast enough to fix it. You have both been outspoken on that. The fact is, Michigan, though, has not fixed it. There is no door-to-door delivery of clean water in Flint even today. Not a single lead pipe has been replaced in Flint even today. If the state is failing, would you, Secretary Clinton, would you as president order a federal response to get it right over and above the wishes of the state?
Absolutely. Absolutely. You know, Rachel, you and I have talked about this before. I thank you for going to Flint to hold that town hall. I will be in Flint at the mayor's invitation on Sunday to get a in-depth briefing about what is and is not happening. This is an emergency. Every day that goes by that these people, particularly the children, are not tested so we can know what steps must be taken to try to remediate the effects of the poisoning that they have been living with is a day lost in a child's life. And I know from the work that I've done over so many years, lead, the toxic nature of lead, can affect your brain development, your body development, your behavior. So I absolutely believe that what is being done is not sufficient. We need to be absolutely clear about everything that should be done from today to tomorrow into the future to try to remedy the terrible burden that the people of Flint are bearing. And that includes fixing their pipes. It includes guaranteeing whatever health care and educational embellishments they may need going forward. And I think the federal government has ways where it can bill the state of Michigan. If Michigan won't do it, there have to be ways that we can begin to move and then make them pay for it and hold them accountable.
Senator Sanders, are there things the federal government could be doing? President Obama could be ordering done right now in Flint, Michigan that are not being done that you as president would do.
Absolutely. I mean, I think the secretary described the situation appropriately. You know, I don't go around asking for governors' resignations every day. In fact, I think I never have in my life. But I did ask for the resignation of Governor Snyder because his irresponsibility was so outrageous. What we are talking about are children being poisoned. That's what we're talking about. We don't know. No one knows for sure because they haven't even done the appropriate studies. But there's no question that kids' intellectual development may have been impacted. We don't know how many thousands. The idea that there has not been a dramatic response is beyond comprehension. And when you have one of the, I think, significant public health crises of recent years, of course the federal government comes in. And of course the federal government says you're not going to be poisoning little kids and impacting their entire lives. Last point on this, and I suspect the secretary agrees. One wonders if this were a white suburban community, what kind of response there would have been. Flint, Michigan is a poor community. It is disproportionately African American and minority. And what has happened there is absolutely unacceptable.
Senator, all right. Thank you.
Secretary Clinton, let me turn to the issue of trade.